I don't know if I'm going to post this or not. I don't know if I was just recording, but I don't know if I'm going to post this or not. But I'm sharing this with you because I just had a common sense brain fart happen. Because I was trying to shake off the feeling of all this energy work and channeling I've been doing today. And I noticed I was feeling a lot of anger. And I thought, well, what the fuck is this about? And then I was angry at the feeling of anger. And then I realized, oh, it's anger. And my mind immediately defaulted to neutral. It was so weird. I was so aware of the energy that I was feeling that it was like looking at colors and feeling the colors. It's how do I explain this to you the right way? Really simply. Think of a person or something you genuinely have an emotional response to. Whether it's in whoever, a celebrity, a fucking cashew or a turnip, I don't know, whatever. Let's say you don't like mushrooms, or that, you really hate something, but just allow yourself to feel it, and then name it. That's that feeling that you're feeling, right? You either feel hatred or anger or sadness or happiness, whatever you're feeling. You're feeling that thing about that subject, that object, that person, that place, that thing. Now, just be neutral again. Emotionally, go neutral, indifferent, bored. Just go blank for a second. Can you notice how you're actively rumbling emotionally like a current? It's weird, isn't it? It's so subtle. It's so like a curtain in the wind in the background that's somehow affecting your mood. Now I want you to do a little practice right here. From this board, neutral, monotone, just blah. Think of a $5 bill. Just see it. Doesn't mean anything. It's just a piece of paper. Notice your emotions. Notice the trembling in your hands. It's almost as subtle as a fiber optic wire. What are your feelings towards it? Can you try to change that feeling? Go back to neutral. Pay attention to just what's in front of you right now. Think of something that takes up your time that you dislike, whether it's problems with a person, problems with yourself, an addiction, a mindset, something that has you genuinely feeling unwell when it crosses your mind, when it's even mentioned. Sit with it for a minute. If it's a person, really, as if you're talking to me and I'm your best friend and you have complete sacred space to just think of this person, and no harm will come to them, obviously. But really pay attention to how you feel at this person, place, thing. Notice that feeling inside of you, that discomfort, that weird, mucky water feeling. It's like tepid, cool, warm water at the same time, but neither, ew, just ew. Choose something else. Choose boredom. Remember the $5 bill? See it floating in front of that problem. And ask yourself, while they're just floating there, why would you pick a negative experience? Pay attention to your emotions right now, regardless of what they are. Pay attention to the battle inside of them for one to overtake the other. You're not doing anything wrong. Just pay attention to it. The $5 bill and the problematic person, place, or thing that brings up a bad feeling in you. Which one do you choose to feel right now? Which one is more pleasant? The complete indifferent $5 bill or the problematic energy response? Notice the emotional withholdings within you. It's kind of like cellophane, isn't it? I want you to put your hands out in front of you as if you're pushing out on a box that's just outside of your heart area. Just push. You can do it repeatedly. You can do it once real slowly. But notice the awkwardness in you when you do it. It kind of feels like the same energetic pressure that you feel when you think of the problematic energy response person or the indifferent $5 bill. There's a distinct difference, isn't there? Do you now recognize the choice within you to feel and think a specific way about anything? It takes mind, takes the body, and then your overall spirit. all due to a subconscious choice that is performed by autopilot. So what you're feeling regarding certain people, places, things, mindsets, paradigms, governments, situations, history, future, past, present, anxiety, depression, anything you have an emotional response to. At some level, you're choosing it. When you're aware of it and you can name it and recognize what feeling it is and how you're capable of feeling it and still choosing something else in its place, gives you power over how you respond. And default react. All it takes is less than 10 minutes or even a single 8-second span of awareness towards your emotions. You can choose to be better people to yourselves, to your bodies, to the people around you, if you simply acknowledge what it is you're feeling, that it's actually there, that you're capable of feeling it, thinking it, and some even doing it. But you can choose something different. Even how you perceive the messages in this video, depending on how much you perform this and practice this for yourself, to become aware of what you're feeling, the easier your gifts will be to notice, and the easier it will be to live in harmony with everything. And then to hear the messages in the messages. Be certain you're feeling what you're feeling because it's appropriate to feel that way in that situation. And I bring up the negative aspects because those are the most noticeable. You don't really pay much attention when something is just blasé or typical, homogenized, or even when it's a field of wildflowers. You overgeneralize things. But the person that knows every plant growing in that field of wildflowers, they know a far deeper truth to that pretty mess of seeds. Pay attention to your emotions.